This is the Shades of Green radio show, featuring the latest in technology, money-saving ideas, legislative updates, and all things green. The Shades of Green radio show is presented by the Green Alliance. Now here's your hosts, Paul Ira and Stan Hannell.
Good morning. This is Shades of Green radio show on KWN 720 AM, 101.5 FM here in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by Green Alliance and sponsored by NV Energy, and I am your host, Paul Ira. In studio today, we have Jennifer Taylor, and on the line, we have Director Angela Dykema from the Governor's Office of Energy, and of course, Stan Hannell. Good morning, everybody. And Angie, can you hear us?
Good morning, I can.
Good morning, Director Dykema. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
We're going to have a packed show talking about all these programs that are offered by the Office of Energy, and very exciting stuff. We'll get right into it, but first off, tell us a little bit about yourself and the Governor's Office of Energy and what you folks do, generally speaking, and how long you've been there.
Sure. So I came into the Governor's Office of Energy about 3 years ago. My background is in renewable energy development. I worked for a wind company called Third Planet Wind Power, developing wind projects across the West and Midwest. And then I worked for a geothermal company headquartered here in Reno, Nevada called ORMAT. And I moved over to work for the state as the deputy director of the Nevada Governor's Office of Energy. And then when my predecessor was appointed to be the chairman of the Public Utilities Commission, I was honored to be appointed by Governor Sandoval as the director of the State Office of Energy in fall of 2015. And the Governor's Office of Energy is really focused on promoting renewable energy development, energy conservation, energy efficiency, and the exportation of energy across the state. So we work to implement laws in Nevada Revised Statutes 701 and 701A. We administer a number of energy programs, energy efficiency related, and incentives to promote renewable energy development. And we also serve as a facilitator, if you will, to ensure there's effective communication and cooperation between stakeholders across the state.
Thank you for that. It's a big organization with a lot of responsibility there. We're going to talk about the active programs, and let's just start out with the building energy codes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the Governor's Office of Energy, we're required by statute to adopt the latest International Energy Conservation Code. So it's on a 3-year cycle. So we, every 3 years, we will go through the rulemaking process. We'll evaluate the most effective building codes in effect at the time. And, we have the workshops and have constituents come and talk about whether it will or will not have a fiscal impact. And we just recently adopted the 2018 IECC this past summer. And I guess the IECC it's a model for the establishment of minimum design and construction requirements for energy efficiency.
I like to break out acronyms.
Say that again, Stan.
International Energy Conservation Code.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And thank you for that. You were off there for a second. We got you back on. Thank you, Director. And how about let's talk about the Direct Energy Assistance Loan. That sounds pretty interesting.
Sure. So this is what we call our DEAL program. And yes, the acronym DEAL is for Direct Energy Assistance Loan. This is one of the newer programs that we implemented a couple years ago to promote energy efficiency by providing a loan to state of Nevada employees. And it's an interest-free loan that is paid back via monthly payroll deduction from their paycheck. And it goes towards funding energy efficiency measures in the home of eligible state employees. This is something that it's actually the first public sector loan program that has been implemented in the country. So to be eligible, the state employees have to be full-time and have to have been at the state for at least a year. And we go through the timekeeping system that the state of Nevada uses there's criteria. They have to be a customer of NV Energy to fall within the regulations of our budget, which is funding it. And it's a loan of up to $6,000.
And what can this be used for?
All energy efficiency measures. So, there's a whole list of things that it can go for: HVAC, replacing furnaces, duct sealing. There's a whole list of measures, window replacement, anything that will actually lead to energy efficiency and savings for the home.
Well, we're big fans of conservation and efficiency and, of course, renewables, so we hope that program's going to good use. Okay, tell us about the HEROES program, Home Energy Retrofit for Seniors.
Yes, and this is also one of the newer programs that was implemented during Governor Sandoval's administration by the agency, and that is for qualifying Nevada seniors. And again, this is not a loan. This is actually a grant. It's in partnership with the Nevada Housing Division, so it's building off of their weatherization program.
Angie, we have to go to break, so let's hold that thought, and we'll get back to that when we come back to Shades of Green on KDWN. We'll be right back.